Hello, welcome to the show. Thank you for your view. I appreciate you. Here we go. It's Friday, June 7th, 2019. And I'm going to show you me completing all 7 of my daily challenges. I just showed you what the daily challenges are. And first I head to New Austin from the free roam menu, and I load in over on the west side of the state. And why I'm loading into New Austin is because I need Blackcurrant, and that's where you're going to find it, especially over by Tumbleweed. And I know that there's a static vulture spawn. It spawns right on top of that wagon there. And I'm right over where the mine is for the gang hideout southwest of Tumbleweed. And that's a great location for me to luckily spawn in on this free roam. I got really lucky with free roaming today. It's like choosing just a selection like a state and just randomly loading in. Put me right where I needed to be for my daily challenges. Now, I'm kind of like surveying the area, get my mind around exactly where I'm at. So I do have up on my other monitor the map showing me where these locations are. You can find that map in the description below. There is a link to the Daily Challenges playlist, which I update daily specifically for that day's daily challenges. So make sure you check that link out if you don't know where these locations are already. Anything that you need some clarification for, you can probably find it in that playlist. Alright, so I've picked 3 Blackcurrant so far. That's great. There's a couple more right here. I'm going to get this knocked out of the way real fast. I'm, real fortunate the way I logged in to this session. And I'm going to head over. I'm going to go to the butcher. One of our other objectives is to sell 5 meat. Now, fortunately, I had some meat from my last session on me. You can see I have 3 bear claws. I was out in tall trees yesterday trying to get that rescue encounter to spawn. And the bears kept spawning too. So I killed a couple bears. So I got my 5 meat sold out of the way. I will be killing some more animals later in the episode. So I could have technically sold my meat later on and showed you, me collecting the meat, but why bother? You're going to see me kill plenty of animals anyway. So now I'm going to fast travel over to Armadillo, because I found a rooster over there one day. I was here and I heard it, make it sound, or I don't know what you call it, a cuckoo or a crow, or a caws. I don't know what the name of a rooster sound is. Like, what's the name of that? I don't know. But anyways, I heard it, and I came over looking for it, and I actually found it. Which you can see footage of that, where I pull the map up and show you, but I'm going to show you here too. It's all in the playlist, so you probably already know about this location. I'm probably not showing you anything new here, if you saw the video I released earlier today, that is. Like, all my subscribers probably already know about this spot, and I'm looking inside the shot, and I'm not finding one. So in an instance like this, what I do is I just go into my online menu and I select free roam, and that will load me into a new lobby with possibly fresh spawns. And when you go into your menu, if you press up on the D-pad instead of down, it's quicker to get to that online option to select free roam. It's only like by 1 or 2 clicks, but still, those add up over time. So now fortunate, here is a rooster on my second try. And I'm going to have to make a couple more tries in order to get my second rooster. But while doing it, there is a spawn of vultures that are east of Armadillo, which on this reload here, I think it's during the load screen or something, it occurs to me like, oh, I should be hitting those vultures every load. I could fill up on vulture feathers while I'm free roaming, because every time you load in, that vulture should be there again. So you're making actually a little bit of extra money on top of the gold and XP that you're getting for the challenge if you incorporate a little bit of knowledge of the game and, map knowledge, because if I didn't know this vulture was here, I wouldn't know to come over here and make, 360 in feathers every time you skin and get 3 feathers out of it, plus the meat and the flight feathers or whatever. You're getting at least $4 off of that kill. That's pretty decent. So then I just free roamed from where I killed it before and loaded back in, and now I'm over by the vulture, so I'm going to kill the vulture before I even go check out where the rooster is this time. I can hear there's some gunshots. I see on the map there's somebody over there. So I'm not really thinking there's going to be too much promise of a rooster for me. And I was right, but that's fine. I'm just going to free roam again and check again. And this time, there it is. Another rooster. Now I do know a static condor spawn that's north of Armadillo. And right now I'm kind of thinking, you know, it wouldn't hurt to really fill up on vultures, because there's vultures over by that condor too. Lots of vultures over by that condor. And I'm thinking, you know, it wouldn't hurt to go fill up on those bird feathers some more. I gotta fall off my horse first though, because it's just not an episode if I don't. So I'm gonna head over and I'm gonna fill up on vultures and I'm gonna get that condor too. And I'm gonna show you where it's at. It's north. It's called Hanging Rock, I believe. I am gonna pull it up on the map. But watch, there's gonna be 2 vulture spawns I'm gonna show you. Those are both static. There's one there. That's the condor, and there's a vulture, and then there's another vulture over to the left, which he already flushed. And there might even be more locations around this area that I'm not familiar with. There's even a possibility of getting a rescue encounter, a rescue ambush encounter, right inside that little circle where the road makes a circle. Sometimes there's an NPC that offers you an encounter there as well. So that's a pretty lit spot. If you want to just like come here, you could free roam a couple times, and you might get an encounter, but you're definitely get some birds every time. And this rock here, you can get up on it. I had a little trouble getting up on it. This is actually the most trouble I've ever had getting up on it. In the past, I've usually gotten up pretty easy, but you can get up on that rock. And now I'm just going to free roam again, but, oh no, I was thinking about free roaming, but then it occurred to me, like, the rest of my daily challenges are Pelican and free roam kills and showdown series. Okay, and I looked at the time and I see I'm 5 minutes away from 8:45. And now the free roam events usually get offered in 15-minute increments off the hour. So like it'll be right on the hour, or 15 past the hour, or 30 past the hour, or 45 past the hour. Now since I'm coming up on 45 past the hour, I don't want to leave free roam, because those events will only come like every 45 to an hour and a half apart. So I'm staying in free roam and not doing the showdown. I'm putting that off. And I came by this location right there because up by that tree up on the ledge there to the left, which I didn't really show it very well, there's a rock. And that rock sometimes has a condor, even at night. And actually, I don't know if I've ever seen it during the day. But that's a nighttime spawn for a condor. And there's another condor that spawns there at night as well, which is right over the south entrance to Fort Mercer. He's perched right above the entrance. And then I came over, I figured I'll bag this cougar, I'll head up to Tumbleweed, I'll sell all my goods, and while I'm skinning this cougar, there it is. Pops up a free roam invite. So I'm thinking, okay, I don't care about the carcasses on my horse, I don't care about the hide in my hand, I don't care about the carcass on the ground. I need to go get these 3 kills in a free roam with a revolver. Well, free roam event with a revolver. Now, yeah, I'm going to use explosive ammo, but honestly, I'm only going to be in there for a couple seconds. I'm not trying to win this event with explosive ammo. I don't care about winning the event. Like, if I wanted to go in there, try hard, you know, I could probably do pretty well. I don't know if I'd win or lose, but I put a good fight up, but I'm not trying to do that. You know, that's going to be burning up tonics. That's just, like, too involved. So I'm coming in, my mindset is get 3 kills and bounce. So I'm going to eat some chewing tobacco real quick, get my Deadeye up, got the Slippery Bastard going. I'm just going to rush him with some pistols and get a couple kills real quick. There's one. This guy here, he's standing, he's not even, I don't know what he's doing. And then this guy here, he looks like he might be on a rush at me, but I don't know. He was loaded up with 2 pistols too. He's probably working on his daily challenge just the same as I was. But that's that. I just, you know, back out, quit to free roam. And I'm going to do a little bit of crafting. I have enough animal fat to stock back up completely on explosive ammo again. I'm going to craft some split point and be loaded up on ammo. And once I do that, now that I've completed the free roam event, I don't have to worry about when it's going to get offered to me. And it's still dark. So I know I can't get pelicans when it's dark. So now it's time to do the Showdown Series Large, because that's actually going to take care of 2 of our challenges for today. And one challenge is to complete any Showdown Series Large The other challenge is to complete any showdown series. It doesn't have to be large, small. It just doesn't matter. So if you do a large first, then it will take care of both challenges at once. Now, I really am not a big fan of Showdown. And I thought at first, I'm going to try and give you guys a show. I'm going to do good. But honestly, what's going on here? I'm running around and like I'm not seeing anybody on the radar until all of a sudden the last second they're like right around a tree from me. So like I don't know if the radar doesn't work in this mode or if stuff was glitching out because I don't play these. Like I'm not a big fan of this kind of thing. I like the free roam. So, a couple minutes in, I'm just like, I'm wasting tonics here. I'm obviously not going to win because I'm really not sure even what's going on. So I just go hide at the edge of the map and wait for the timer to go down. And yeah, there might be some people that want to hate on me for that, but I don't really care because I just want to get myself back in free roam without wasting a whole bunch of tonics for no reason. If I want to go make some gold XP money, I'll go earn some stranger missions, do some hunting in free roam. That's my place to be. That's where I have fun, not in showdowns. I only go in there to get these challenges done. And I'm not going to try hard about it. So, but the people who do have fun with that, more power to them. To each their own. I'm not knocking nobody. I'm not trying to say that it's a bad mode or anything, because I'm sure for what it is, it's great. Like if people like it, then I am very happy for them. I, wish them the best. Go knock yourselves out. Just not for me. And now I spawned in after that showdown event, and I'm in West Elizabeth. And unfortunately, it's raining. And I know pelicans don't spawn in the rain. In fact, they'll only spawn when it's sunny out. So I'm just waiting and waiting and waiting for the sun to come out. I figure I'll fill my cores up. I've actually lost a little bit of weight because I've done so much free roaming. I'm going to have to address that later. And I come over after the sun comes out and there's no pelicans. So I'm going to free roam and then there's going to be no pelicans. A couple times I free roam and I don't even get pelicans that spawn once over here. So at some point I give up and I switch to Lemoyne, and I get so lucky when I free roam Lemoyne. It puts me right where I want to be in order to get pelicans. I mean, like, I couldn't believe how lucky my free roams were today. Even after the Showdown series, to get dumped in Blackwater like this, like right by these pelicans, I thought was pretty awesome in itself. Even though I didn't end up getting any pelicans, I'm like right at a pelican spot. I was like, oh, that's great. Now, ideally, when you're free roaming, you want to eat something in between every hop, because otherwise, well, it might not have to be every hop, but you want to consistently be eating, because if you don't, your character will lose weight, and eventually at some point you will be taking more damage when you get hit, be it by PvP or PvE, it doesn't matter. Your damage resistance will go down. But if you're overweight, completely like as max as possible. Now you can see I've logged in here, buy some pelicans. I get the bag one right off the get. Now we're over in between Van Horn and Saint Denis in the marsh. On the east side there's a peninsula. I'm not sure if I show a map or not, but again, this location is shown in the Daily Challenge playlist. The link is in the description. Now, about the weight loss and damage resistance. If you have maximum weight, then you will have 7.5% higher damage resistance than at average weight. But in comparison to if you have minimum weight, you will have a negative 7.5% damage resistance. So that's a swing of 15% damage resistance, which in my book, that's pretty huge, because you start adding in the factors like you're tonicked up and whatnot, and I'm not sure about all the math of it because I haven't really done any investigating, but just my assumption of it is that 15% damage resistance would play into how effective tonics are as well. I don't know, it's just my theory, but I like to keep my character as heavy as possible. Now we got me 7 of 7 daily challenges done for the day. I appreciate everyone for coming in and viewing. Thank you all. Thanks for subscribing. liking, sharing. Especially thank you everyone for joining. I really appreciate it. Thanks for going above and beyond with that support. You're all awesome. I'll catch you next time. Until then, happy hunting and happy trails.